Hey folks, Danny right here. Hey, I wanted to give you guys a life tip. It's a real tip. A lot of people don't take me too serious. I don't know why. But anyway, this is for real. I'll give the explanation behind it and everything. And, I may put some funny stuff in there, but it is a real thing. I'm going to teach you how to not get as sick. I know I'm just coming off of this strain of death that I just had, but I still did this during it, and I think that it helped, and you'll see why. I'll explain. Okay, now I watched a documentary a long time ago, and the documentary said that, and it's true. You think about it. Most viruses and bacteria enter your body through your mouth or your nose. And what they do is they settle into the back of your throat. Well, because that's warm and moist and it's the first place of contact. Well, now, what happens is your body senses these foreign visitors and it will send out antibodies, okay? Those antibodies come up to meet these foreigners, and the war begins, okay? The war for your body to beat the viruses. Well, what happens in those situations is normally your throat starts to get a little tender. And what you do is if your antibodies, you're strong enough, your immune system's strong enough, it'll kill it and you don't really go too far. Or the virus, if it's stronger than your immune system, well, then you get sicker and sicker and you become more and more sore. And that's why most of the time with most illnesses we have a sore throat. Well, this documentary said you can help your body battle these foreigners by taking throat lozenges, and that's okay, but there's no medical advantage to taking a throat lozenge. They're just kind of a soother. One of your best throat lozenges you can take is marshmallows. That's why they were invented. Marshmallows were invented to combat sore throats. But it doesn't help you to beat those antibodies. However, I got something that does help beat those antibodies. I've done this for years. I used to even do it with my children. I'm sure they may comment on here that they hate me for it, and it works. So what happens, you start to get a little bit of sore throat. Well, this is where you try to almost commit suicide. Woo! It'll kill you. Okay, let me get it. This is called Everclear. I think it might be backwards in this video. I don't know. So if it is, it's still Everclear. It's Everclear. What it is it's like 922 million proof, which means it's pure alcohol, baby. Okay, and you can use it for or you take that little cap off the bottle and just pour it into your mouth and let it sit in there. And the way I do it is I put it in my mouth, hold it in the back of my throat, and move the tongue around as much as I can to let it get in there deep, and then bring my head back down and swallow it as slow as I can swallow it. Okay? And it just burns all the way, like unbelievable. Okay? So what you really done is you just swallowed a whole little cap full of jet fuel. Woo! It'll kill you. It hurts. It does hurt. Now with my kids, I never really gave them a full cap full. And if I did give them a full cap full, gargle it and do all that to it, and you don't have to swallow it. Spit it out. But it still doesn't matter. You're on fire. You're dying. It'll kill you. Okay? But what it does do is I don't know what it's called, but it'll kill the germs, okay? And that's how you sanitize things. Alcohol swabs. They go to give you a shot in the doctor's office. They alcohol swab it, kill you. And it works. Okay, so here's how I do this. Here's how I do my own medicinal icing. Medicinal icing. Yeah, you know, you got to look at this head. There ain't a whole lot of room up there for a brain, and I ain't got much of it. So anyway, here's how I do it. I get a sore throat. So I go in there, and I take a capful, and like I told you, I move it and gargle it, and I hold it as long as I can stand it. And then I swallow it nice and slow. Next day, if I get up and I still have a sore throat, take a capful, same thing. Normally within 2 days, or the second day you do it, it's over. It don't go any farther. The reason I started doing this is one time I got strep throat and tonsillitis at the same time. And I'm telling you what, boy, whew, I learned to shoot myself in the head. I really did. You can ask people. People know I told them I was going to kill myself. Okay, dang, it was a horrible sickness. I ain't never had nothing like it in my life. Now, I'm not a big proponent of alcohol, you know, recreational use of alcohol. Come on, people, we just don't need it. And I will take a drink, shoot, every once in a while. I got a bottle of bourbon in my refrigerator. It's been there 8 years, you know, and probably should throw it out. It's probably nasty. But anyway, but I will say, you know, if you're like me and you're not a big alcohol fan, you might get over it. Because if you take cough syrup, it's got alcohol in it. If you have any vanilla extract that you use in your food additives and stuff, it's got alcohol in it. You know, it ain't gonna kill you to take a little sniff and I'm not saying to do it every day to prevent it. I'm saying wait till you get it. When you feel it, then take it, you know. And try to debunk me. I have way too many people know about this, and way too many people is doing this. It says, oh yeah, it works, you know. So it's just a tip. It's a real tip. Like I said, I try to put a little bit of numbness in there. I'm good at that. I'm not very smart, but it works. Give her a shot, you know. And hey, the biggest thing is thanks for watching.